What you think is really, really important. So I want you guys firstly to turn to Proverbs 23 verses 7. Proverbs 23 verses 7. It teaches a very, very important principle about the way that we think. It says, as a man thinks, so is he. So the way that you think day to day, your thoughts is how you live your life. In Proverbs chapter 4, there you go. As he thinketh in his heart, so is he. So the way that you think, the thoughts in your heart is who you are. In Proverbs chapter 4, it actually says that guard your heart, right? And it says for everything comes out from your heart, right? The wellsprings of life. That actually means the seasons of your life. So whether you're in a dry season, a wet season, or a spring or winter, it's actually dependent on your heart. Guard your heart with all diligence. So the Word of God teaches us to be mindfully aware of our heart. And our heart refers to our thoughts and our emotions. So if God says above all else, in Proverbs chapter 4, guard our hearts with all diligence, and if Proverbs 23 verse 7 says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, that means that the way that we think is essentially the control center for our life. What we think controls us. We are a spirit, soul, and body, but our mind and our soul plays a vital part of our life. In fact, you can say the soul is the perspective glasses that you view life through. So if your soul has some issues with it, you're going to see things differently. When I was learning the 7 habits of highly effective teenagers when I was a teenager, it actually says the first thing that was there was your mental perspective, the way that you see yourself, the paradigm shift. You need to see yourself the right way. You can be in a bad situation. He actually gave the story of a prince who was cast out from his throne, but he still saw and recognized himself as a prince. And so he became that. So the way that you see yourself is very, very important.